Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another update in the state champs Mr. Football race. Although we're not talking players individually here because we are getting set for the playoffs, and that is when all of the rubber will meet the road. And just before we start, I'm Lorne playing Sean Belizean. Sean, what you got there?
Oh, this is the best. Hungry Howie's. And you know what? The best thing about it is not only do you get a great pie, but you're helping breast cancer every October. This is their thing. You see the pink everywhere, and we are very, very, very pleased to be partnered with Hungry Howie's. Not only a great pizza, but certainly great people behind the company as well. So shout out to Hungry Howie's, and make sure that you get yourself a Hungry Howie's pizza, really anytime, but especially the month of October, because they're giving back.
That's right, absolutely, 100%. Go do that. October is winding down here. Happy Halloween, everyone. So make sure you go out and get your pie today. Okay, what we want to talk about, and I have my phone because I want to make sure that I get the numbers exactly right. We want to talk about our criteria because we always mention it here in our updates, and you have it on your screen now, but we want to tell you exactly what it means. So how we choose Mr. Football, how we'll choose our Final Four and eventually the champion, 30% goes to your performance throughout the season, as that makes sense. 20% level of competition. 20% is the online vote, so if you win the online vote at the end of the season, at the end of this competition, you're automatically in the Final Four, and you have a 20% advantage over everybody else to win. So that's how important it is. You're the people's champ. Now, 15% will go to big game performance. Obviously, it couldn't be any bigger than the playoffs. 10% to team success, overall team success. How do you play your way into helping your team rise above, and 5% to highly recruited prospects. And again, this is something we've done for years. It's time tested, and quite frankly, Sean, I would tell you that it works.
It works, and I'll tell you why it works, because you will see, if you're new to this process, let me give you a little preview of something that's going to happen in a few weeks. We all get together in a room and we hammer it out based on the criteria and based on the numbers. If you've been around, you've probably seen the video. We walk into a room thinking, well, it's got to be this guy, right? I can't tell you how many times it's happened, no names mentioned, but I can't tell you how many times we walk into a room going, well, we think it's this guy. But when you apply the criteria, when you plug those numbers in, you find out it's a different guy, and it's tried and tested. I couldn't agree with you more, Lorne. So if you're new to this process, trust the process and trust the fact that we're going to go in, plug these numbers, and it's going to spit out a winner. And more often than not, we don't regret the guy that we picked because of the criteria. So obviously, you got to be a big part of it. That little bump that you can give your guy by going online and voting is huge, but there's our criteria. So when the questions come up as the year progresses and maybe we get down to the nitty-gritty and getting close to it, just use that criteria, and I think more often than not, you'll be able to find out that there is a clear and concise winner from that.
That's right. We'll be ending this original competition by the time we get around the football state semifinals time, and then, of course, choose our Final Four. Online vote, winner automatically in. We choose the other three through the criteria. And then, of course, immediately following the season, we'll pick our Mr. Football. So it's a great time of the year. Playoffs are just about to get going. So good luck to all the teams out there. Good luck to your candidates. We could still squeeze somebody in. It could happen, but it's going to happen quickly. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, good luck out there, and we'll see you next week.